Hi Virgo, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and let's do your you and yours reading. Virgo, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with each and every one of you, so take what works for you and just leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Virgo and send them the messages they need to hear the most at this time. Thank you. So, Virgo, let's start with the angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels have for you to bless you for this reading, and then we'll start your tarot. My angels, a blessing, guidance, message for my Virgo, please. Oops. Not so many. One card, my angels, for Virgo as a blessing or an advice or a message for them, please. This one. All right. Let's keep this card here, Virgo. Let's put the rest back. And the card I have for you here, Virgo, is triumphant. Winning at something. At least look forward to that, because here's your blessing that you're going to be really, really happy and successful at something, it seems. Let's see what this is going to be. Welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, your beautiful donations, generous donations, I should say, to keep this channel up and running. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, we welcome you to our Omkara family. Do join us, subscribe to the channel and become part of us. We welcome you in. So let's see, Virgo, what's coming up for you and yours. Now, you and yours, Virgo, is a reading for you and the person who's affecting your energy the most right now, right? So this could be a parent, could be a child, could be a lover, could be an ex, could be a new secret crush of yours, could also be a boss, could be a mother-in-law, a sibling, who knows. So for the duration of the reading, I've set down two sets of cards, right? So one is for you, one is for your person. You see which side you feel you resonate best with, right? And in the center, I have your mutual energies. Bottom of my deck, I have the star, but it's in reverse right now. So are you kind of wondering if your wishes are going to be fulfilled, Virgo? I think they will be, because you've already got a blessing card of being triumphant. So if any of you are looking for a private reading, Virgo, my email is in the description box and the about section of this channel. You can reach me there. So let's see. Let's start with the energies of person A. The cards I have for them is 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands, the Sun, the Moon in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles. Person B, 9 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups upright, King of Cups, 4 of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. So let's see, let's start with person A here. There is some thought maybe of moving away or moving out or leaving, but there are decisions to be made regarding that, it seems here, Virgo, and that decision is very, very hard to make. It could disrupt or make your stability, right? And you are thinking about that. You're wondering how to go about it, because you know it's not, oh my God, here it is again, 4 of Wands in reverse. You know that where you are right now is not the best place for you. Wherever you are in, maybe in a home or a situation or a relationship, that's not kind of giving you that happiness or grounding right now, and you're not really happy about it, and you are trying to make a decision about maybe walking away, right? You're not happy the way things are panning out. Something is not making you feel very happy. Maybe some secrets are out, some things are out in the open, or maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe there's some secrets that you have to reveal now to somebody, that you're no longer interested in investing into this dynamic anymore, right? So I have the Page of Pentacles here as well. So let's see what this 8 of Cups is all about. Spirit, what's this 8 of Cups? Who's walking away and why? they feel that they always lose in this dynamic. Wherever they are, person A, they feel somebody is always kind of being a dictator on them. It's always their way or the highway, and they always end up getting the short end of the stick and always kind of losing. They're always in a losing battle here. In this dynamic, whatever this could be for you, Virgo. And Virgo, you could be here, you could be the other side, I don't know. But somebody here is definitely wanting to move out, move away, because they always feel like this is not a balanced kind of dynamic to be in. They always feel that being here makes them feel like a loser. Or maybe somebody makes them feel that they are a loser always. So there is a decision which they're trying to make here. They don't like, I think, the conflicts which are happening in this dynamic. They're trying to stay blindfolded and not kind of keep their eyes, ears and heart shut off, but they are still very aware that things are not right, things are not grounded, there's a lot of conflict maybe where they are, and that's a decision that they feel it's high time that I have to make now for myself, because I can't live with this burden anymore. I mean, I wanted a stable foundation, and if this is not going to be stable for me, it's better that I just drop this dynamic altogether and I walk away. So Sun Spirit, why is the Sun in reverse? I think they're having a little bit of trouble communicating this to the people in their family, maybe their husband or their wife or their parents or their siblings or something. They have a little bit of fear, or they feel maybe if I communicate this to the others or my other person, it's not going to make them very happy. And that's the reason I think they are still haven't communicated, and they're still trying to make a decision, because they want to do something in a way which will not erupt into a fight. So they're trying to take baby steps and reveal their desire or their secret in a very slow and gradual way. That, hey, listen, what do you think that, what if I kind of move, or something like that. Something about walking away has to be revealed to their person or maybe the people in their family in a very grounded and gentle way, which doesn't end up to be a fight, or so that people don't see that person A no longer wants to invest into this dynamic anymore, right? So Seven of Pentacles Spirit in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They, in their heart and mind, they've already, I think, made a choice. They already have made a choice in the, like, for themselves, that actually I really don't want to invest in this dynamic. And yes, I know people around me are also going to understand the same thing, that yes, I'm not interested in investing anymore into this dynamic, but they just want to do it in a way where it creates the least friction. They don't want things to be disrupted by informing their person or the other person that they're leaving, because they know that there'll be a fight and maybe somebody will tell them that they're being unwise or making some foolish decisions or something like that. They want to make up their mind and be strategic about this. Right now they're feeling quite stuck, because they feel where I am right now, my Wheel of Fortune is just not moving forward, because I don't feel stable, I don't feel grounded, I don't feel happy, right? So I've made up my mind that the only way I can have flow back in my life is if I start making some decision for myself and walk away. So let's see the other person. Person B has the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, person B doesn't want to be stressed out at all. And they are not, actually. They know that things are not right now. There's no real working together. But somehow they feel that, with sweet words or promises and just day by day, if they keep things rolling, things will be all right, right? Person B is actually quite an emotional manipulator. If you notice very carefully, he has a cup of love in one hand and a bow and arrow in the other. So sometimes they use one thing, sometimes they use the other thing. They just like to kind of smooth over situations which are not working with little romantic words or nice words or kind words, or hey, everything is going to be okay, and we're happy together, and I love you so much. And they feel that the other person is actually doing something, then they could even be mean to the person and say, hey, you're foolish, you're unwise, and you're making silly decisions, and don't do it, or maybe have a fight with them. This is a very restless kind of energy. They're very, very restless, and they feel that they don't need to apologize for anything. They're doing the best that they can, and this is a structured relationship, and this should not be moved. Okay, so Knight of Cups, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups. They understand. I think they are understanding why person A is wanting to move away. They are understanding that things are not emotionally very happy. They understand that all these conflicts do happen, but and they're also understanding why person A is slow and steadily wanting to get out of a stuck place. But I think person A is still pretending that all is well, nothing is wrong. I mean, let's not even talk about it, because I don't want to be stressed right now. I'm anyways, I have so many problems in my life. So basically emotionally manipulating person A into not getting unstuck from the situation. Yes, they are blocking person A's path as much as possible, because they feel if person A leaves, then may never come back, right? They'll probably go and they may not return, and that makes person B feel very, very restless. One more. They feel that person A is going to get so involved in their own life, maybe, or their own work, that or in their own passions, or whatever they want to do, whatever they want to leave for. Maybe somebody is going for higher education, maybe somebody is going to start a new business, maybe somebody wants to move to another house. They feel if somebody goes off, they'll get so involved in their own life that they may lose this partnership forever, and then their partner may never come back for a reunion, and that is one thing this person B cannot take. They feel this is going to be not justice for me, because that's not the way I like it, and I like my scales to be balanced all the time. I don't want to be stressed out, I don't want to be worried, and they are fearing that if person A leaves even for a little bit, they may lose person A altogether. Page of Cups in reverse, Spirit. What's this Page of Cups? They are trying to trick person A somehow. They're trying to trick person A by... They are trying to tell person A that they are not strong enough. Okay, they're trying to be a trickster by making person A believe that they are immature, they are doing something silly and stupid, they are not strong enough to make this move right now. They're not allowing person A to have any fresh new beginning in their love or life right now, because they have a very structured view to the way things should be. They want things to be the way they have kind of, they want people to bow in front of them, and they want to stay in power. Okay, so what's this Hierophant, Spirit, for person B? Hierophant for person B. They do it because they know that if person A leaves them, they have a fear of letting them go, basically. They feel that they want to hold on to person A, because if person A leaves, they are going to leave completely, maybe, and never return. So person B has a little difficulty in letting go of people, things. They get very attached because of their own insecurities. They feel that they will never be happy, or they lose their happiness if person A leaves. So this fear of loss is actually the underlying reason why a person behaves in such a manner of being angry and defensive and conflict and trying to manipulate person A to tell them that you are silly and stupid and immature. Basically, it's their own insecurity of losing the person completely. They like to hold on tight to their anything, could be possessions, could be people, could be their point of view, their way. They like it if they are made to sit on the seat of power and where everybody is going according to their plans, right? So let's see, mutual energies, Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So Six of Swords, Spirit. Somebody here definitely wants to now stop going back and forth in their mind, and they want to move away from these troubled times to a happier place in their life. One more card, Spirit, for the Six of Swords. But the other person, okay, so it's the same card. One is clarified by the other. One person wants to leave this dynamic of troubled times and move to a calmer place in their life. The other person, who is on side B side, says if you do that, you'll be going a wrong direction. They want them to drop this idea altogether. So that's the dynamic between the two of you. Why is this happening? Because this could be a very tightly knit family unit. Could be a husband-wife, or a parent and a child, or a child and a parent, or two siblings, or two whoever living together and being codependent on each other. So what's this Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? Ten of Pentacles. One more. It's the same story right now. The underlying issue is there is love here in this dynamic, but somebody is not being allowed here to pursue their creative new beginnings, right? Somebody is not allowing somebody to see. Page of Cups is in reverse, Page of Wands is in reverse. There are two people here who are on two different pages here. One person is not allowing this. The other person is desperately now trying to release this bondage. They want to now see this tower fall, and they want to build a new structure which is built on some firm foundation for themselves. They don't like this every day, maybe things are getting erupted or the conflicts happening. They don't like this everyday stress and tension maybe that they're living in. They want to get unchained from this very binding kind of a situation that they find themselves in. So yes, there is a lot of decisions which have to be made. I don't think they've been made yet. There could be a tussle between two energies here. One who is wanting to release and one which is stopping this person from moving. So what's this Queen of Wands, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Somebody is playing mischief here. Somebody is really playing mischief here, Virgo. Forward movement is being blocked. But not for long, okay? Everything will be revealed very soon. All this stress, tension, worry is going to be totally over once the true feelings and true secrets come out as to why a person is trying to block this movement of the other person going forward. A new beginning will come. I think there is a feminine energy here who may play a very pivotal role in bringing some kind of balance to what has to be done. Virgo, if you are the feminine energy, I don't think you're going to be stopping, right? You have already picked up your wand. You're going to be very clear in your communication. And yes, you are now going in for self-love here now, Virgo. So whoever the person here is who has made up their mind, I think they are now going to be very clear in their communication. and say, hey, listen, I've made up my mind and I love you, I still care for you, but yes, it's time for me to give myself love as well. So this move will happen. It may be met with a little bit of resistance initially, but if the person who wants to leave can stick their ground, I don't think there's anything or anyone that can stop them. This is a very powerful energy once you are sure of what you want. Yes, you can be triumphant, Virgo. You can be triumphant. But clear communication with a hint of care and love as well. It's like, I love you, I care for you, I support you, but this is what I want for myself and this is what I want for my future. So don't let anyone stop you from achieving what you really want. That's all I can say right now, Virgo. Yes, communication will be swift and fast. Somebody may feel you're being immature, but I think it's all going to be fine if you can hold your ground here. Things will be well. So that's all I have for you, Virgo. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.